We start with the original Where's My Water, released in 2011 by Disney Mobile. The main protagonist is Swampy, an alligator who lives deep in the sewers under the city. Unlike the other alligators, for some reason this guy has like some sort of OCD relating to bathing. Like he bathes all the time. According to the game's official website, bathing is like his only hobby, so take that as you will. Anyways, because of how weird this is, the other alligators, especially one named Cranky, they like to rage bait him by sabotaging his plumbing, cutting off his water supply so that he can't shower. Which I don't really blame them. You live in the sewer, why are you gonna bathe? That's kinda counterintuitive, but whatever. So this is where you, the player, you come in. You have to help guide the water to Swampy's tub. Like in other mobile games, this is kind of weird because technically the player is a character in the world, we're playing as someone, but it's never made clear who exactly we are, so I guess just don't really think about it too hard. And that's it. Except not really, because remember Cranky, this grumpy ass guy, yeah, he has his own side story. In Cranky's story levels and in Where's My Water 2, we get to see his POV throughout the games. Unlike Swampy, Cranky is dirty and doesn't really care about showering, so he's a normal alligator. But he does have similar problems like Swampy. So you, the player, have to help him. Except instead of giving him water to bathe, we have to get this weird purple acid thingy to dissolve food, like fish bones and junk. It's not really clear why he needs help doing this. Like, bro, just clean your food yourself, but whatever. Over time, Cranky becomes less of a villain in the franchise and more like a rival, like Sonic and Shadow or Kirby and King Dedede, or since this is a mobile game, like Red and the Pigs from Angry Birds. I guess not really, but kinda, you get the point. And I guess we have it. A game about two weirdos, one alligator who probably has OCD trying to keep himself clean all the time, and another who is gross and nasty, again, as an alligator should be, and only cares about his food. So that's it. You might be thinking to yourself, there can't possibly be anything else going on in this franchise. Well, wrong. We have one more alligator, which is Swampy's girlfriend. Allie? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going with Allie, I don't care. She used to be dirty like the other alligators until she eventually became more like Swampy and started to date him. Also, apparently there's some dating drama here because she used to be Cranky's girlfriend before Swampy took her. So yeah. In her story, she uses a steam-powered organ, and of course, this means that you, have to lead the water to her to power her organ. I like how the game has each of the characters' story being a different reason for you to get the water to them. I mean, they could have easily just used Swampy's storyline for everyone else, but they gave everyone their own personality traits, which is cool. Now, at this point, you must be thinking that there's nothing else here, right? I mean, the franchise only has two mainline games, and you would be right. Except for the spin-offs because they're both made by Disney Mobile, so in a way, I guess in terms of lore, they're kinda connected. Anyways, in Where's My Perry, you have to help, no shit, Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb to get his water back. You also have a storyline where you have to help Doofenshmirtz, which is kinda cool. And in the third storyline, you have to help these random animals. I guess that's kinda cool. Oh, you also have Where's My Mickey, which is the one I remember playing the most. It's basically the same game as before, but with Mickey Mouse characters, specifically the ones from the 2013 Mickey Mouse shorts, which, by the way, are pretty funny. I'd recommend you check that out. And lastly, you had these weird spin-off Chinese ones, but I think we're getting too far from the original franchise, so at this point, I think we can end it here. It would have been cool to see this franchise live on and introduce new characters, but at the same time, I'd rather it die out like it did than to go on for too long and slowly lose all the charm that made it special in the first place. Like another franchise on mobile featuring animals? Yeah, but that's it. Let me know if I missed out any key details, which I highly doubt it because of how short this game is. But yeah, if I did, let me know. And yeah, let me know if you've played any of these before. Okay, goodbye.